Even with the end of a semester of getting in the ass by countless assessments, and with summer break in full swing, I still couldn't find the time to rest. "I'm so tired," she said softly, "and now my day-long shift at my part-time job has finally ended. I'm so goddamn tired, I'd probably pass out the moment he'd close my door." As she entered the corridor, she saw a girl standing there holding a cigarette and talking calmly on the phone. "I mean, could you please listen to me? My window's leaking." Trying to reach the person, she said. "This." And just like that, the idea of a good night's rest has just been washed away, she thought, looking at the girl in red shorts with a tired look. "Excuse me, could you please take your calls inside?" she asked, hoping to get some rest today. Yeah, in a minute," she said, waving her hand and smiling broadly. "So dizzy, I think I'm going to faint," she thought. It smells," she said with anger. "Okay, yep. Then I'll be waiting for you," the girl with pink hair said, and immediately hung up. "Hey, room 201, you're back from university?" she shouted loudly and blew cigarette smoke into her back. She turned sharply to her and screamed, "Can you please not smoke in the hallway? Is common sense not so common these days?" She kept yelling at her. The black-haired girl quickly ran into her apartment and slammed the door behind her with all her might. "Oh, it's been getting colder these days, hasn't it?" A girl with pink hair stood in the hallway laughing. "I have absolutely no idea what's going on inside that damn sly fox's mind." She stood there for a long time, blocking the door with her body and breathing heavily, her face filled with worry and anger. And it's summer break, and at this time, why would she think I came from university? At first, yeah, my first impression of her was that she seemed like my type, and I used to greet her with a smile, once upon a time. She was always having sex with guys at her place. Lying in bed, she kept thinking about her. Did she really like her? Until her thoughts were interrupted by a dream, and the wretched smell of cigarettes clung to every inch of the place. From the hallway to the stairs, all the way down to the entrance of the building. "Excuse me?" "That's what I'm telling you. Of course she was." She screamed into the phone without holding back her anger. Even when I told our landlord about it, I had a feeling that it would get swept under the rug if she just cleaned her tracks properly. It was so low that I refused to interact with her. What the hell is that problem? She grabbed her head and yelled to herself, but our relationship would change forever. "Minjung, can you try calling me Unnie?" the pink-haired beauty said, flirting. "Unnie?" Ashamed, she barely managed to say. She was lying on top of her, looking at her with a light, passionate gaze. Her eyes seemed to glow as she looked at her. "The soaking wet Unnie next door wants me to try touching her there?" To be continued.